Okay, guys, this moment actually took me about 19 minutes to complete, but it was totally worth it. The Angels led off the fourth inning against the Mariners with back-to-back-to-back home runs with Tommy La Stella, Shohei Ohtani, and Mike Trout, and or in the other order, to Trout to Ohtani. So anyway, I actually was like, okay, no matter what, let me get a moment with Tommy La Stella, not David Fletcher, and let's see, let's start from there. And so I was kind of playing around with it. I probably had to start this moment again about almost 10 times, probably 8, 9 times. Just a quick little restart. Anyway, you can see I restarted there. There's Mike Trout right there. And man, he rakes one. He rakes one over left field. When I went there, I saw Bregman hit one right just at the left field foul pole, like kind of like that little space. If you guys remember, Ohtani, nice hit off the wall. That's about where Springer hit the home run when I was there. Uh, anyway, Springer hit one right off the out of town scoreboard, right above. They lowered the home run. It used to be where the people are, but they lowered it to the middle part, right below the out of town scoreboard, above the green fence on the right field. A few years back, I'm not sure exactly because I don't pay attention that close to the everything on that field. But that's the game where Jake Marisnick was being booed for that Jonathan Lucroy hit a couple weeks earlier, and they were literally like clearing the benches and like clearing the bullpens, and Albert Pujols was yelling at the Astros bench because they put the Astros, the out of town bench, near first base, which makes no sense. But I don't know, but that's the way they do it at Angel Stadium. They do it opposite. It's just so weird, and you even could catch it right there. But the Angels dugout is it's on the third base line. Anyway, I rake one there to on the third base line, get my double. I'm not trying to get back to back jacks. I'm trying to get 12 total bases. And so actually I thought this was going to be really hard. And so, especially because they start out with Tommy La Stella, and then they go to Ohtani, which I believe, yeah, this is Ohtani because Ohtani's a left-handed batter. And then they go to Mike Trout, and I was like, hey, cool. And then they go to Pujols. I was like, oh my god, I think I can do this, because I thought you had to do 3 consecutive home runs, but you have to just get 12 total bases in one inning. And I started out with getting 3 or 4, then I got 6, then I got 8, and I was like, man, can I get 10? Or what happens if I get 10 or 11? This is going to be really hard. So anyway, I was just checking out the play real quick. We got about 7 more minutes of this video. I definitely completed. There's La Stella right there. They've definitely got the stats amped up, and I knock one out above the out-of-town scoreboard to right center, and I get 4 total bases on my first batter. Here comes Trout, and Trout is out. Okay, now Ohtani. Man, they've got a good-looking lineup. They need some pitchers. They really need some pitchers. If you look at their lineup, let's see what he does. If you look at their lineup with Rendon, Ohtani, Pujols, and Mike Trout, look at that. There he goes. If that's the same moment and I didn't push a restart, that I have like something like 10 total bases so far. Here's Pujols. I definitely don't complete it on this moment, but when you think about their lineup, man, if they can get some pitching, which they definitely don't have, it almost feels like you have to spend like $500 million in pitching. It's not quite that bad, but you know what I mean. It's with the luxury tax. There's no salary cap in baseball, but there is a luxury tax, and at 208 million, you pay an extra 20%. At 228 million, you pay an extra 40%, and I think at 248 million, you pay an extra 60%. So it's a lot. But you have to get these pitchers, paying them like 25 and 30 million dollars a year. Your relievers you can pay 2, 3, 4, 5 million a year, or as cheap as you can get them. But these starting pitchers, man, if they're any good, they get a lot of money. All right, there we go. Nice hit right there. Scoring up. That's an RBI single right there. And I'm gonna, if he goes to the right base, I'll extend. Oh, and this is the one where I mess up. Fielder's choice double. It's a single, but he reaches second base on a fielder's choice. Smart move. Stops a run in real life play. Crazy. Nice swing. Nice swing. They're giving me really easy pitches. It's all kind of down the center, it feels like. This feels like rookie or veteran mode. Some of these, when you play the games against like all-star teams, they are going to put it in stuff like all-star mode. Nice hit right there. Stretches past the shortstop. Cesar Puello. Once I got to him, I was like, oh my God, is this the guy that's going to end up completing the moment for me? Not Ohtani, not Pujols, not Mike Trout. So, anyway, you can see he had no power on that hit. Okay, now we're back to Tommy La Stella. We got about 3.5 minutes left in this video, and I'm going to complete this moment. And you guys can see it's actually not really that hard. But you just go in there, just swing the bat. Just see what happens. Just get into the moment and swing. And see if you can get a couple total bases. And then, rake one over the fence and get to your 12. Simple as that. Long fly out right there. That little left field foul pole gap between there and the bullpen right there, that's where Bregman hit the home run. When I went there, it was pretty exciting for me. I kind of got up and screamed. Okay, right there. That's about exactly where Bregman hit the home run. It was really, really cool to see Bregman hit a home run. I've actually seen Colby Rasmus hit a home run. Remember I went to that playoff game. I've seen Correa hit a home run. I've seen Springer hit a home run. Bregman. Who else? I've seen Evan Gattis hit a home run. I've seen a few others, but I was busy talking to an Astro during the game for several innings, and we missed a couple home runs. And I never looked up but I heard the crack of the bat and I saw it go over, but I didn't actually see who did it. I like this Angels team. They're pretty cool. In fact, we get to play them 19 times a year since they're in our division. We only played them in America 18 times or 17 times last year because of the Mexico series. Okay, anyway, let's get back to this because we are going to see this moment complete here in just a minute. And Kevin Smith, unbelievable. Kevin Smith just got 2 total bases for me right now. So I've only got 4 left. Okay, there's Cesar Puello, however you pronounce it. So I'm like, no, it can't be Cesar. Out of all these batters, this is the guy that's going to get the moment for me. And I was like, no, let me check myself before I wreck myself. And so after this pitch, I literally push pause and I go into substitutions and I look for a guy because I want this moment over with. I don't want to do it a few more times. I look for a guy that rakes against right-handers. And is it Justin Bohr? Is that what it says right there? Justin Bohr. And I was like, okay, 1 swing away. And I just didn't think because it's Ohtani, Trout, or I wanted to say Rendon. And then bam, 1 swing. 1 swing. Righty-lefty matchup right there. And this moment is over. Absolutely over. That's so crazy. This was actually a really fun moment. In Angel Stadium, in their lineup, look at that. Ohtani, man, that is a beautiful swing. Wow. That is so cool. That's a nice player. They are very lucky to have him. And, it's so cool because I've actually seen Hideki Matsui and Shohei Ohtani and Ichiro Suzuki. I've seen all these guys live. It's so cool. Anyway, another great Japanese player. Hopefully you guys like this video and take care.